subdued compared to what you're usually used to seeing him. Because I have no spells, no hit dice to spend, and 23 of 51 hit points.
Okay.
So I am going to be in the rear with the gear.
Well, you guys do have among you, I think you have quite a few potions.
Yeah, I have an healing potion that I could toss Mastic's way. For sure.
And there are still 3 in the party treasure that no one's claimed.
Well, I'd say, okay, I'll keep mine, all 3 of those to Mastic. That's my vote.
And one of them's a greater? What's it called?
Yeah, I thought we had like...
Potion of greater healing, and then 2 regular ones.
Okay. And then my prayer beads, I forgot. I think those were all tapped now, except for the one that allows me to escape and everyone to escape. Misty Form or something like that. What was that called?
Oh, Windwalk?
Windwalk.
Yeah.
Let's see, how's Naerytar doing on hit points?
22 out of 32 if that spell that gives us 5 hit points is still active, which I don't remember if it is. Or...
Well, that was 8, right? Last 8 hours, no concentration required. But I don't know if these guys went out of range for it. They may have gone out of range. The range
yes,
is...
but remember that Naerytar was with you.
Oh yeah, then you would have it. Yep, the range was 30 feet, so... I don't really know.
To stay 30 feet within you?
Yeah, I don't know. Or if it's 30 feet when I cast it.
That's what I'm guessing, but I'm not positive.
Okay, here's how it reads. Choose up to 3 creatures within range. Each creature's hit point maximum and current hit points increase by 5 for the duration. So it sounds like it doesn't matter if you leave that range after I cast it.
Yeah, I think so.
There's that.
So that means I have 43 at the moment.
Boothgrim was not there to get the benefit of it at the time, so he'll rock it out with what he has. I'm okay for hit points, but he's only really going to get mad one more time, and probably not anytime soon.
I still have my potion of growth. I'll probably be busting that out too.
Yeah, I have that one of fire breathing. Almost used it last session, but decided to hold it.
We might need some of that for red smith.
Okay, so the greater healing is 4d4 plus 4.
Wow.
4d4.
So it would be 10, probably 14 hit points average. I can go up a total of 10, 20, 18. You know what? I'll hold out on that one.
Yeah, it's twice as good as one of the other ones, but that could be a good emergency one. I might just use the 2 other ones.
So
we just disappeared off the map.
Yeah, you guys check your tokens, because I'm not sure which tokens were the right ones. So these may not have your correct stuff on them.
Yeah, that was
I think I need to find one for Uthgrim. I think I deleted him.
222.
So offensive.
Oh yeah, Mastig and Naerytar are out in the lake, but oh well.
Eat the water.
Oh my god.
Eat the water.
Uthgrim's huge.
All right, so I've got tokens for you guys over here, but they're probably, like, your hit points probably aren't right on your tokens.
Mine are.
Mine are.
Oh, okay, cool. Awesome.
So I got 43 out of a possible 38 at the moment.
Did Uthgrim's AC change?
Yes. He has
Do I get
armor
to know
now.
his new AC?
I don't know. Is that too much metagaming? It's better.
You can see he's wearing a breastplate now.
Yeah.
Which is a lot more armor than he was wearing before.
I know. I know what you're saying, Chris. I just don't know if that I bet you'll guess real fast though after we start playing.
You
I
can
know,
tell her your AC.
everything
I don't
kept
care.
hitting you last time.
You don't care? All right.
No, I don't care.
It doesn't matter. Everything hits him anyways.
I know. I got fucking cream last time. My AC is 19 now.
Okay. It
Which I thought
matters
was
for my
pretty good.
cutting words.
I know. That's why I was like, I think to tell you.
I mean, obviously she would assume that your armor class is better than it was, not using the words armor class. Although she might use the words armor class because she's a nerd.
So for Chrissy and Dwayne, last week they basically cleared out the rest of the above ground levels of the castle, except for the north, west tower, which they decided not to deal with because Snapjaw told them that there were undead up there and lots of nasty things, and so they decided just to skip that.
He told us, no,
Discretion was
don't go up there.
Also, Snapjaw is almost dead.
Yeah, well,
He has
Snapjaw,
full
yeah, well, he did his short rest and used all his hit dice, so he's almost at full, but then he left to take the goodies to the dragon. So you guys are on your own. Yes, he did.
Yes, the goodies are gone.
I'd love to know how he did that because Naivara had the book that he was supposed to deliver.
Magic.
I think everybody forgot that you had the book. I think that's how he did it. Well, we could say he leaves after Naivara gets back. So the angel, Andriel, brings Mastig and Naivara back to you guys about the time you finish your short little rest there. And drops them off.
Cool. I'll give the angel a little attaboy on his butt cheeks. Thanks, buddy. One of those deals.
He says, thank you, and he flies away.
That kind of angel.
Oh my.
Oh my. He likes them short and stocky.
I'm wondering if he told Mask and Navarra what happened last week, or what he had to do.
Yeah,
No,
did he?
No,
he didn't clue us into any of that?
Well, he probably might have made some kind of off-the-cuff comment about saving your friends' asses or something, but he didn't give you details. He might have mentioned that you guys owe him more than you realize you do, because he had to go rescue your friends from certain death.
All right, so Mastic goes up to Uthgrim and kind of clasps him on the arm and says, "Good to see you again, friend." And then kind of,
true, Master.
as he kind of turns his back, he kind of mutters to himself, "Well, I thought a plainer ally would be somebody a little bit more highbrow. What are you going to do?"
Uthgrim doesn't understand what highbrow even means. So he's not insulted by that.
He's so lowbrow.
Naivara would just be super excited to see Uthgrim. She'd probably run up a hug.
He'd like pick you up and like spin you around like excitedly, and then like almost embarrassedly like put you back down again. And be like, "Oh, good to see you." Of course. And then kind of like pat you awkwardly on the shoulder, like.
Uriel goes in for the full embrace.
Of course he does.
But he's like patting him on the back. He's patting him on the back, but he's taking his nub and patting him on like the
Yeah, you got some explaining to do.
Yeah, Uthgrim's like looking at the nub and like, "What happened to you, boy? I leave
Granted,
for a few days and you've lost your hand."
we clued him in, but still.
Yeah.
Maybe less work.
I
and
pushed
more of the
my limit.
banging back.
I went too far, Uthgrim. I went too far with everything.
Well, lesson learned, I suppose.
That's what he gets for attacking a dragon.
Tried to touch
Was
it.
attacked, but that's what I get for trying to touch a dragon. That's for sure.
You know, legally that's still battery, so you gotta
That's right.
Well, exciting. Now we get to go downstairs where we've been like warned away from the whole time.
Now
Yeah.
that
If there's an undead area, I am a cleric. So did you scout it out or anything? Because I can possibly turn, or at this point, I can actually destroy them outright if they're low enough.
we were
so-
warned not to go down there without more people.
Or go up there.
That Jaw told us. Don't
Yeah,
go down there.
What did he say else was up there? There was something else. I can't remember what it was.
We cleared out the top floor.
Wasn't it in the tower, though, that, like, the tower over here in this corner?
Oh, yeah. What did he warn us was on the top
It was-
floor?
The Otiug, or however you say it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, right. So you have to get past the Otiug, or Otiug, which is just a garbage monster, literally. And then there's something else terrible upstairs,
Yeah, that's undead.
which is undead.
And incorporeal. He did tell you that much.
So we're gonna go to the basement.
Okay.
Unless, I mean,
hopefully-
if Mastig's, like, hell-bent on this thing, we could go back him up.
I can't. You know, my mouth can't write checks. My butt can't cash at this point. So we're just gonna.
I feel like, yeah, we gotta focus on our main goal now.
Yeah.
We need to get that axe off of Resmere.
Yeah. Put that thing in my hands. We'll do
Put
some
that
damage.
thing to good use.
That's right. By the way, that is like an ancient dwarven axe. I don't know if I ever told anybody that, but I knew the lore of it, and it's an ancient dwarven axe that he stole. So, dibs.
Shit. Okay.
Maybe it'll help you hit that elven thing that doesn't.
Yes, it's a piece of crap. Yes. Clang it in.
So now that Uriel's back, Thurn will pull out the two, what he thinks is spell books, and hand them to him.
Okay. Thank you, Thurn. And you'll just kind of
Says, looks at the one, he says, almost died for that one.
Well, then I'll put it to really good use then.
So, as a question, I know there's a couple of these spells that Uriel already has. Now, in earlier versions of the game, you could cast spells directly from a spell book, and it was like a scroll. Does it still work that way, or are they basically just in the book and you sell it?
Yeah, you can't cast them out of the book.
Okay.
But
So
any
if-
spell in there he can scribe over, can't he?
Yeah, if he doesn't already know it, he can learn it.
There's some good ones in there.
Did
Yeah,
they
and
kill
actually-
Borngray?
Actually,
We haven't found anybody.
no.
And I looked under every possible bed.
I will warn you.
Because apparently elves hide under beds.
I will
outside
warn
of
you,
the
Dwayne. I don't know if Princes of the Apocalypse, if they did better with this, but they actually in the adventure they say like so and so's spell book is in this room, but they don't tell you what's in it. So and I actually kind of cheated you guys a little bit, I think, because I just used the spells that they have prepared. So there would probably be more spells than that in there, but I justified it because these are their traveling spell books. It's not like the whole thing.
That'll work.
So-
That works. I mean, even as is, that's an unbelievable bounty.
And honestly,
that's
the real reason is I don't want to overwhelm Kyle because I know it's a lot of spells to throw at him all at once.
I also tell him that one is that Asbara Joskai, the guy that you were trying to get in cahoots with back at the
Yeah.
caravan.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
So-
FYI. That's good. We can use this against them. That's great.
It'll also tell us what spells they might cast at us.
Yeah. We can prepare. Insider information.
Yeah, that's a really
Yes.
good thought.
Right. They both have shield and magic missile, so keep that in mind.
Oh, I love
Magic
shield.
missile. Magic missile is pretty much off the menu.
Now we get to go to the basement.
Yes. So let's go to the basement, wherever that is.
Okay, so to go to the
It's in
basement,
the top left. of
yeah, you
this.
go down these stairs here.
Yep.
So I'm gonna go ahead and move everybody
Ooh, it's
to the new map.
Is this map done?
Pretty much. I mean, you guys didn't go into one tower, but you've gone everywhere else.
I just wanted to see what the whole map looked like. If there's a
Oh,
full reveal.
yeah, sure. Let's see.
I like
Easiest
looking at the
way
maps.
is I will just turn off Fog of War. Boom, there we go.
That's pretty cool.
How
Nice.
does Mastig look in terms of his health level?
Sexy. Oh,
Yeah, that's why I had to. I knew that the probably like kind of strange angel might come back and make a comment like that.
I feel pretty good.
Okay.
I feel pretty good. Mastic probably wouldn't really give that up. You know what I mean? You gotta pretend to be tough even when you're wounded. But you can tell he's pretty wiped.
Is he okay?
He's pretty wiped. Yeah.
Yeah, we've seen him put through the cheese grater before, so.
Yeah, exactly. So let me see here. I've got a potion of enlarge.
Nathan's fucking zoo, I swear. He's got like 4 freaking tokens.
And those are just his
a bear, a wolf,
forms.
a snake.
Right, yeah, that's just his forms.
Tyble.
And then he just summons a whole other.
Oh, so
Right.
Dwayne, I tried a new thing with the summoning last time to speed that up.
Is that where you take the number of minions and just have automatic damage?
Yeah.
Was it
Yeah.
absolutely devastating? Or-
I thought it seemed comparable to if he sat there and rolled 8, because he summoned like 8 snakes or whatever.
Yeah.
Basically 4 of them hit automatically every turn. Nathan didn't like it because there was no chance that he could roll a crit, but it was way faster than sitting there while he rolled 8 attack rolls.
Yeah. Well, the snakes then there's the Constitution save.
Right.
So there's that other,
Right. And I still had to do 4 of those, but it was still a lot faster.
Yeah.
Last session
It was
wolves.
Yeah, it was wolves, but it was the same thing.
Right.
The trip.
Strength.
Yeah.
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 Trip it.
It was faster. Did you like it better? That's the important thing. Did you think it was a better rule?
It was definitely better than having him make 8 attack rolls. Honestly, I would just rather he just not do that. 'Cause it's really, but it's like that's a big part of what a druid does. So I'm not gonna. I don't want to be like you can't do that. But
Well,
I'm trying to find
one
like
choice of the spell. I mean, you can choose 1 CR2 creature or
Right,
2
right.
CR1s.
right.
There's options built into the spell too. That I don't.
And actually,
Okay.
the fact that he wasn't 100% happy with it is actually, I think that's good, because maybe it will encourage him to just summon one or 2 big guys instead of like 12 little guys.
Yeah.
The deterrent effect.
Yeah. But yeah, that was not ideal. And Dwayne is dealing with it another way in his game. So if it comes up, we'll have to see how that works.
Yeah. I just made the maximum number of creatures you can summon 2.
Yeah.
If they take their own turn and use their own action. If you use an action to control them, you can summon as many as you want. Of course, I looked at all the summoning spells, and
Right.
you won't get 8. But I'm just saying. So if like undead, you could still summon multiple undead because you have to use your bonus action to control them. Otherwise, they don't do anything. So to me, it seems like it kind of balances out some of that action economy. Sorry, that was really nerdy what I just said right there.
That's all right.
That's all right.
Totally liked it. Appreciated it.
All right. So you guys are on a new
There it is.
map.
Trying to find our.
It's all black. Okay, there we are.
And feel free to arrange your guys how you would be. I just kind of threw them over here. So these are the stairs going down. And this first chamber actually is well lit, so I can reveal.
Is this scaled differently?
This is.
This is.
It looks so. Yeah, it's scaled
Yeah, it seems
differently.
that way. You might have to upsize her.
Or
Yeah,
one.
one square is 10 feet. Oh yeah, you guys are way too small, aren't you?
We need a little bigger now.
Hey, all right.
All right, I can see my health bar.
Remember how you did that? Because I'm drinking that enlarged potion here pretty quick.
Nice.
I'm going to double in all dimensions. How high is the ceiling here? That might be helpful.
It is 10 feet high.
Okay, so I can double easily.
You're a
Yeah.
dwarf. You're fine.
9 foot tall dwarf
You're
master.
fine.
Be like 15. Double.
Steve.
Yeah. An extra advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. And my weapons do an extra 1d4 damage.
Nice.
Shit,
All right.
I might as well drink it now. Let me see how long that thing lasts.
So I see your chests of cheap shit, but lots of it transferred as well.
Oh,
What's
it lasts
that?
for one. It lasts for 1d4 hours.
Right there.
Okay, so I pull out my stoppered bottle of growth, which I imagine is a big bottle. Like you have to hold it with 2 hands, and you have to kind of screw off the cap, and it seems like I drink it forever. And I'm doubled in size for, come on, 4. Yes, 4 hours.
Nice.
So I become a large creature. So
He now takes up 4 squares.
yep.
Whoa!
Maybe I should get in front before I do it.
Yeah, maybe. This is awesome. Now we can just. Now you're just like a tank, and we'll just like run in behind you. You'll be our.
All right. Are you guys happy with the order at this point as you come down the stairs?
Yeah.
Sure. I feel like that's a pointed question, but
That'll work.
It
Yeah,
is.
that'll work.
It is. Let's see.
I like it. So I've been determining whether I should do what the goblins do and attack once, disengage, and run. Because I've never taken that into concept. I've always just done my double attack. I never thought to disengage as a bonus action.
All right. So you guys come down the stairs. It opens into this large chamber. The cavern ceilings are 10 foot high. This area here is brightly lit with lanterns. You hear the faint sounds of dripping water, scratching rodents, and scrabbling lizards. So this chamber is brightly lit by one just huge ass lantern that's hanging next to the entrance steps, and there's another one hanging near the northwest opening, which north is actually up on this map, which is nice.
Good to know.
Let's see. So you can see there's one set of stairs that are descending, which are, oh, I guess you can't really, let me reveal a little more. Those are over here. Or wait, no, those are going up, I think.
The ones to the right are going down.
Let's see. The steps to the northwest descend 5 feet to a new area. The steps to the southeast go up 5 feet to a passage. And there is, as you can see on the map, there is water kind of flooding the middle of this chamber. It doesn't look like it's very deep. And you see, standing in here, you see a bunch of human cultists armed with shields and scimitars. And you see an elf man who is wearing this very stylish black leather armor. He's got a long sword in one hand, a shield in the other. And he says, "At last you have found us. Now it is your turn to die." And as he says that, his sword starts to glow with like this pale lavender light. And I think I have a picture of him.
Borngray.
So
There we go.
it is a sword?
Yeah, his sword just started glowing lavender. It's
That
like
sounds
shedding
like an
some light.
Uthgrim item. Right there.
Our
That's
turn
a pretty
to-
good picture.
that one's pretty decent. Yeah, that one looks cool.
Yeah.
I like his eye patch.
Yeah.
So Lex, what happened to his eye? Care to make something up?
He lost it in a duel. He got stabbed in the eye with a rapier. Only not too deeply, obviously, because he'd be dead. It just kind of pricked it. Popped his eyeball.
Lost his vitreous humor.
All right, so these
Thank you
guys.
for giving me opportunity to say vitreous.
Yeah, there you go. These guys are intent upon killing you all, so you can roll initiative.
Oh, all right.
I'm gonna click my token.
They don't want to talk.
Well, they'll talk, but they're gonna swing swords at you while they talk.
I'm trying to think of a snappy comeback. Because he said it's our turn to die.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say something. So Mastic kind of grumbles, and you can almost feel it shake as he grumbles out of his. Yeah, well, I know how to take turns. Just falls flat.
He says, "This is my castle. How dare you make a mess of things the way you have? You will pay with your lives. Fools!" He should really have the voice of the Lord of Lance Rock, I think.
Fools! Fools, I call thee.
What are these guys called again?
You would never defeat the Lord of Lance Rock.
That's right.
You do that voice perfectly. I loved it.
Yeah, I had fun doing that. I haven't done my French guy voice yet. That one's pretty hilarious.
Ooh.
Break that out one of these weeks.
I'm looking forward to that. All right. Here we go.
Do you speak French, Steve?
I used to speak a lot more, but I've lost my vocabulary badly. When I came up in school, though, I did French immersion, which was French from kindergarten all the way up through till the end of high school.
Oh.
Wow.
So I was watching a game that Chris Perkins, who's the creative director for Dungeons and Dragons, and another Canadian. I was watching a game he was running, and he broke into French during the game, and it really, it just took it to that whole other level. Yeah,
oh, nice. Wow. Yeah. I could understand it. Like when I was in law school, I actually did some mooting, which was like basically fake appellate court stuff, and some of the teams we went up against were from French schools, and I would be able to listen to them in French and then respond in English. And so it was like my understanding level is pretty high. It's just when I try to speak it, I stumble for words.
All right. So yeah, there's Borngray, and then he's got 5 lackeys with him. And Naerytar gets to go first. The dexterous.
This is who should have been responding to him.
Okay, so he tells us we will pay with our lives, and Naerytar just viciously mocks him by saying, "No, you shall pay with your books."
Oh. 14 whiz, huh? Saving throws. That is not his forte.
It was cool and accurate, but I think, banter needs to be kind of meaningless. No offense. I'm just saying. That actually meant something.
That's not the way the dwarves do it.
No, that's not the way the dwarves do it. You're just supposed to take and turn it around. No, that's cool.
Oh, I can actually kind of use the symbols now. All right, I'm actually not going to use them. They're a pain. You guys can help me remember. He has disadvantage on his next attack roll because he has been viciously mocked. He's like, "No, how could you? Do you know how long it takes me to get my hair to look like this?" Uriel.
So, at this point, would I be able to shoot past Mastig? That's the real question.
Probably not. He's a BFD. He's a big fucking dwarf right now. So, I mean, you could, but you'd be at a -5. Like it'd be like 3/4 cover easily.
Don't catch my beard on fire.
You can move past him if you want to be so brazen.
No, I learned my lesson. Yeah, I'll just, I guess, yeah, I'll hold.
You know what you can do is you can delay until you have a clear shot.
Okay, I'll delay until I get a clear shot on him.
And you're gonna firebolt, I'm assuming?
Yeah, firebolt.
Okay. Thurin.
If he pulls out his bow, how much cover would that have?
It'd be the same. He'd get a +5.
Still
to his
5.
armor class.
Actually, I know what I could do. I can move up like 15 feet, take a bow shot, and then move back to the square I was just in.
Okay. Now, you probably have plenty, but mastic squares cost double.
Yeah, I'd still have enough.
Okay. Cool.
So
Because moving through a giant dwarf is difficult terrain.
21 for
He can
5
use
damage.
his
Tumble? Yeah.
No,
I was gonna
my bonus
bonus action or whatever your
bonus action to dash.
chief thing.
But your
Oh,
speed
you
is
can
40.
dash.
Yeah, I can use my bonus action to dash.
Your speed is 40 now?
No, it's 35, isn't it?
Oh, I was going to
It
say.
should be 35.
Oh, okay. I thought Dwayne said it was 40. I was going
Yeah, I
to
guess.
shit a brick.
That's
21 will hit for 5
So
damage.
for 5 damage to the guy with the sword.
Okay.
And I'm gonna get behind the BFD again. That's his turn.
Okay. Time for the dragon claws. He says, "Kill them! Kill them, you fools! What are you waiting for?" Ah! Well, I guess all they're gonna do is attack Mastig. Big dwarf in the way. Dragon
didn't do
fanatic.
anything for my hit points.
This might not have been the best plan.
You know?
It seemed so cool at the time.
Yeah, he's gonna swing at you twice with his scimitar. A 13 and a 7.
Ooh,
This guy's
bounces
gonna
off
run
my
up.
shin.
He's gonna swing, but he gets to now use his pack tactics. Let me make sure I'm using this right. At least one of the allies is within 5 feet of the creature. Yes, okay. Because Nathan pointed out sometimes I don't do this right. So make sure I'm doing it right. Oh, a 25.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And a 21.
Yep.
This
I
could
will be taking the dodge action mostly.
Okay. So let's see. So the first one is gonna hurt for 11 slashing,
Mhm.
and the second one for 8 slashing. Actually, those are pretty close. Let's see. Wow, they don't have any ranged weapons. What kind of a thug does not have any kind of ranged weapon? 23.
The number is 18.
Okay, so he hit you twice.
Okay.
Oh,
If it's anything
come
like
on.
last round, I'm going down.
18 from the
Yeah,
first
that's
one.
enough to drop me. That's 0.
Okay, so he actually hit you a second time, so that's a death save failure.
That's a fail. Okay.
So
And
he
then-
collapses forwards.
This guy, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, he can't get there. He moves to there. And this guy, 5, 10, 15. He's gonna move
Not
to
at
here.
all.
I didn't get to throw anybody. I was hoping to throw somebody or something.
Well, at least it's a potion, so you're still giant.
Yeah.
I think if you cast a spell yourself, you might have lost it when you went unconscious. But
Yeah.
if someone brings you back up, you'll still be a giant dwarf.
So that's something.
It's your turn, Mastig. So you can make a save.
Okay.
Timing couldn't be any worse.
Yeah.
20.
I didn't never.
Would him collapsing give me? No, probably
Yes,
wouldn't.
yes, you could take your shot. Totally.
Okay. So I popped out my character sheet. It's not working. So let me just do it. Hold on.
Ooh.
That is a miss.
And this is just a straight roll. This isn't a Constitution save, is it?
Yeah, it's just a straight 20.
Hey,
Oh, you
there
made
go.
it. So that's
Nice.
1 success, 1 fail.
Okay.
Uthgrim.
Uthgrim, seeing his newly enlarged ally just go down in a heap, just like springs over top, and is gonna have to. Oh, what is a smart thing to do? Well, actually, who cares? Because that's not what he'd do anyways. He's gonna jump in the middle, and the guy, like, he's gonna bull forward and try to knock the guy in front of him down.
Okay.
Let's see how that goes. 21.
Oh wow. Let's see. He's gonna do Dex. Oh, he did not make it. That was close.
Not enough. And then Uthgrim will try to cut him up a little bit.
Okay.
So 20 for 12.
Oh. What is going on? Okay, you fuck him up.
So he's not dead yet. Okay, he'll use his second attack on him.
He's like, ah! He's choking on his own
16.
blood. That is a hit.
They'll do it. 9 damage. Kill him.
You kill him.
So he just slashes once, and as the guy goes down, he just hacks again and like cuts into the guy's like upper like torso.
Nice.
And just pulls it back. Just starts like screaming at the other guys to get back, where they'll meet the same end as this poor fool.
Cool. Do you want to go ahead and move up into his square?
Yeah.
In case
why not?
Mastig comes up, you're not.
Yeah.
Sharing squares. That could get kinky.
Yeah. I think and he's gonna like, as he steps forward, he's like disregarding these guys around him, and he's kind of pointing his sword at Borngray, and he says, "Face me, cunt." Sorry for the audience, but that's the. Uthgrim's not big on like, you know, like the smart kind of insults. He just lays it.
Nice.
Just call people cunts. Yeah,
Hey,
it works.
Why
I
not?
personally think that's a horrible word, but Uthgrim would not. So
Yeah.
Well, that's the point, right? It wouldn't work if it wasn't a horrible word.
yeah, no, exactly.
Okay, let's see. He is more than happy to oblige you. He steps up and he attacks you with his glowing purple sword. He's going to swing at you twice. There's a 16 and a 24.
The 24 will hit. So I guess
Okay.
like Uthgrim manages to knock the one away. but
Nivara
can't get the
will
second
use cutting words on the second
Okay.
attack.
one.
And fail.
22? Does that still hit?
It does, yes.
Okay.
The first one would have been with disadvantage, but it doesn't matter because of the vicious mockery.
Hey, Nathan.
Hey, you're just in time to watch us get brutally murdered.
Yeah, what
Okay.
the hell?
They're fighting Borngray and some dragon claws. And
Oh,
Borngray
good.
has
Why?
a glowing lavender sword.
That he just hit Uthgrim with. And
The
we
things
get
that
away.
fucked us up last week.
Yeah, Mastic looks in a good condition, at
Yeah.
least. Yeah.
I drank that potion of growth and then got knocked out.
So 12 slashing to Uthgrim.
Yeah, that hurts for sure. But
Operation BFD didn't work.
Hey, good news. I'm out of spells, so that's.
it's not good news. You misunderstood the meaning of that.
Nathan, go ahead and roll initiative.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
get
yeah,
you in
yeah.
here.
Great news, everyone.
So he'd be next.
I got a couple of first level spells left. I don't think those will.
Add turn. Oh, he's already on there. Why am I doing
Annoying.
that? So yeah, it's your go, Nathan.
Oh, awesome. I've actually been watching this whole time. No. So there's some dudes and some more dudes.
They go down pretty easy.
Cool. So
No,
No? Well, you
I was-
took one down.
no, I was gonna make a very inappropriate joke.
20 to there. 20 to there. That's not what I want. I want to cast. Where's the button? There's the button. Wake up, Mastig. Because I don't have enough information right now to make any tactical decisions. So there, so, and I'm done.
Wake up,
Sweet.
Mystic. Just don't get up.
Yeah.
Just lay there and drool. Naivara.
We're completely dead.
Okay. So Naivara is going to use her bonus action to grant Uthgrim a Bardic Inspiration die. It's 1d8. And she is going to cast Dissonant Whispers on Borngray as a 3rd level spell.
Oh my.
That's a baller move.
So it is a Wisdom save,
Okay.
14.
Oh, it doesn't make it.
Yes.
Damn it.
So
This
he
thing's
gets
gonna die.
23 damage,
Oh.
and as a reaction, runs away from me.
And Uthgrim, as a reaction, is gonna try to cut his legs out from under him.
Okay. Okay. That sucks. He had other cooler things to do with his reactions, Chrissy. 15 will miss.
Oh,
Ooh.
It's like, no, oh my god, I'm so scared. Shit. Oh,
I mean,
oh, it's
he
wet.
did have a Bardic Inspiration die, but, you know.
shit! You reminded me. I'm so dumb.
Oh wait, he's here.
I mean, you did just get it, so, like...
Oh my
And he
god,
declared-
Myself.
my shiny
gotta-
boots are getting wet.
It's my first time I got one. I gotta put it on my token here.
Not the first time you got one, it's just the first time you got one in a long time.
Well, I like the looks of this thing. That'll
You're-
be my Bardic Inspiration.
Uriel.
I'm gonna delay until I have a clear line of sight on the enemies closest to Uthgrim,
Okay.
and at that point I will cast Scorching Ray.
Okay.
You should have line of sight. Mastic.
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
Alright,
he is.
it's
Mastic
Mastic
did not
stood
get to...
he hasn't
Yeah, he-
stood up yet.
Okay, then I'm going to cast Scorching Ray at the 3 closest enemies to Uthgrim, going from left to right. So this guy, behind him.
Okay.
Or would I probably wouldn't be able to see this guy, would I?
Yeah, he'd have some cover, so you
Okay,
could do
so
the other
I'll
3
just-
guys.
Yeah, I'll just do the other 3.
Cool.
So, oops.
This will be fun.
14 for 5 on the first guy,
That's a hit.
17 for 10 on the second guy, 24 for 7 on the
Wow.
third guy.
Nice.
Hit. Nice.
They just seem like fanning out like his 3 bolts of fire.
Just Mega Man through my stub.
Yeah,
No
you
fingers to get in the way.
you blast all 3 of them. You hit them with your scorching rays, and they are all injured. One of them pretty severely.
Cool.
Sweet.
Thurin.
He's gonna slide up into this space and put his bow away and pull out Kredzer and his other rapier and stab at the guy that's directly below him.
Okay.
So 19
That will hit.
Mastig's down, so I'm guessing I won't have sneak attack.
Yeah,
Or how
I'll
do
let
you
you
wanna
have
play
it.
that?
He's conscious,
Alright.
so
12 damage,
you kill him.
and then the second rapier to the guy to my left
Okay.
for 25 for 7 damage.
And you kill him.
Nice.
Wow. Killing machine.
That
Yeah.
worked out so well.
I was hoping. Yeah, he doesn't have any more actions, so that's it.
Borngray says, "Now, you fool, spring the trap."
Shit.
Oh,
Fucking trap.
Trap. There's
Uh,
no
he-
trap. This bullshit. He's bullshit.
I
there
feel
could be
like-
a trap.
All right.
Yeah. I'll believe him.
Mastic, are you playing dead at this point?
Oh, it's so hard.
Or are you like cursing at him? You
It's-
lily-bellied landlubber? No.
It would be so hard for Mastic to play that. That is so not his style.
He would try, but it wouldn't work.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Um,
that's all right. I think Uthgrim is more of a threat right now than the dwarf laying on the ground. So I think they're going to attack Uthgrim.
Little do they know.
So there's a 16. That's a miss. And a 25
25 will hit.
for
Tactics,
15.
man.
Wham!
I forgot these
Blood is
guys can do
all over the place.
extra 2d6 on one of their attacks.
Yeah. And there's a 24 and a 23.
Yeah, both of those will hit.
So that,
I'd love to use that.
16.
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah, he's in rough shape, no doubt. Let me just see. He's got 9 hit points left.
And then
And
4.
Yeah, so he just gets like completely like slashed up, and but he's still hanging on. Blood's going everywhere. He starts like, and his blood like dripping down into his beard now.
There's more coming. We're coming, Borngray! We will kill the intruders! Mastic.
we need to get our artillery guys up here. So Mastic jumps up and says, "Look, now it looks like the wrong glove is on the other foot." And swings at this guy with the battle axe.
How dare you, dwarf! I know what you're insinuating, and I don't like it.
I am attacking with advantage because I'm huge. So
Okay,
Oh,
that is
okay.
a hit. 17?
17 damage because I'm
Holy
doing an extra
shit.
D4 because I'm huge.
You obliterate him.
Okay. I will then use my War Priest ability to attack again
Okay.
against. The guy could reach the other guy, right? The guy kitty corner from me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
14 for 8.
14 hits.
Okay, 8 damage on that guy. And I still have, 10 feet of movement? Yeah. But I couldn't possibly go anywhere. So there I am. There I stand. That's my turn.
So that first guy, you just like chop in half,
Awesome.
and blood and carnage goes everywhere.
I love it.
Sweet.
Uthgrim.
I love being huge.
It's awesome.
Can we make you huge every
I'd love
battle?
to. You got 4 hours of huge mastic.
So Uthgrim is like this whole time has kind of like been like bleeding and he's kind of stumbling, but he starts like angling himself around as he's doing that, like while he watches Mastic makes his attacks, and as soon as he kind of Mastic finishes, he gets himself to here, and then like springs out to try to knock this guy down. I will roll that inspiration die.
Okay.
Actually, no, I'm gonna hold it. Because it doesn't really matter. I still have 2 attacks, and he's got a few hit points.
So it's a
So it's just a lot.
opposed athletics roll or whatever.
So it's an
Acrobatics.
11.
It's an 11, yeah.
All right.
Oh, yes!
He's
Nice.
down.
He is down.
And then Grim will stumble forward and just like, almost like falling onto this guy, try to murder him.
Yeah.
So 21 for 10?
Yeah. That finishes him off.
And then he will sort of step back here and lean against the wall a little bit. But as he does it, he's going to call out to Borngray and says, "Come back here and face me, you coward."
Awesome.
Awesome. All right. Borngray. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Oh man, I should have done some math.
Yeah.
Yes, it might be enough. Unless you said wild elf.
Yeah, he can't get to you. He can't get to Thurin, though.
Yes. I didn't mean to abandon you.
That's all right.
He is pissed, though. You did accomplish that. There's a 21
That'll hit.
and another 21.
That'll hit.
Blackjack.
So there's 8 slashing and 7 slashing.
He'll use his reaction on the first one to
Okay.
take half damage.
Okay.
So it's 11 total. Yeah.
Yep.
So it's down to 32. Thurin's not looking phased.
Sweet. Tyval.
It's like,
Okay.
is that all you got?
I have one thing I'd like to interject real quickly. I don't know who else was the beneficiary of that aid spell. Was it Tyval? No, because there should have been 3 people that got 5 bonus.
I think Tyval was the only one who wasn't, and that was because he was outside.
Okay.
I think
yes.
I was a part of it.
Okay. Yeah, I know it wasn't me, so it was Naivara, Uriel, and Thurin. Okay,
Yes.
Sorry to interrupt.
Okay, that's no problem. First question: can I move through the giant dwarf?
Yeah, it's just difficult terrain.
25.
And where the bodies are is difficult too. Which there are bodies everywhere now.
Yeah. 5:30. It's going to take 30 to get here, so that's all my movement. My action to heal Uthgrim some,
Okay.
because
Nice.
honestly, those hit points go. That's like doubling my healing, technically, in a weird way.
Well, if he was raging, he's only got 1 rage left, so he's actually not raging right now.
Well, okay.
Sorry, I didn't mean to imply that you were wasting that because I really appreciate it.
Yeah. Well, either way, if you do rage, and then as my bonus action, let's activate bear mode.
Okay.
So, well, that's Tyval. So Tyval, you can just sit over there for a second, and Bear can come out and can have a good time. And through the very totem spirit that surrounds Uthgrim, Tyval taps into that. And turns into Uthgrim's bear form,
Nice.
his spirit bear.
Can I high five the bear? Can the giant dwarf high five the bear?
Yeah.
Sure.
And that is my turn.
Naivara.
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead, and you said that these guys like yelling. So they I'm gonna assume Naivara would have heard them coming.
Oh yeah.
So she's gonna go ahead and move over here. And she is going to cast Shatter, I believe.
Ooh.
Yep.
Yeah, I know. I'm just. leaving
And
them
I'm pretty
open.
sure she can hit
Oh yeah.
all 3 of them and this guy.
Okay.
If you angle it right, yeah.
Which is a Constitution save for half damage.
Okay. Here's Borngray. Got a 12.
14 is the number.
Okay, so he failed. And the Dragon Claws have a +1. That's a success. Fail. Success.
Fail, success, fail, success.
And it was how much damage?
11 for the people who failed and 5 for the people who succeeded.
Okay.
Unless any of them happen to be made out of not organic material, which I don't think any of them are.
That spell is so much cooler than it used to be.
Borngrave explodes into splinters. He was a puppet!
No! I'm a real boy!
I want to be a real boy.
Awesome. Okay. Uriel.
Alright. Well, I don't think I can move if each square is 10 feet all the way through Dwayne's square.
Yeah.
So I think he's just going to move right. If I move right here, will I be able to shoot past and try to hit that guy?
You can make a
Yeah.
pot shot, yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Alright. Pot shot with firebolt. Actually, no. Pot shot with, what is it called?
Ray of Frost.
Ray Frost.
Do
Thank
you have... Oh, you're using cantrips. I was going to say, if you have magic missile, it's not... You don't have to roll to hit with that. Or any kind of
You're
spell
right.
that needs to save, and the cover won't matter.
That's right. So I am gonna cast magic missile. I forgot I had that. So
Max? Oh, almost max.
All at that first guy.
yeah.
You kill him.
Badass.
Oh, I love magic missile.
Yeah, he get 3 of these missiles just like blast him in the face, and he goes down. His head's like smoking.
One to each eye and in the mouth.
Yeah.
And that's my turn.
Thurin.
Stabby
Okay.
at Borngray.
Okay.
And I won't have sneak attack damage because there's not a teammate within 5 feet of him.
Okay.
So 12 damage on the first swing.
As a reaction, he casts shield, which
Oh, yeah.
actually makes you miss.
With a 21.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, you
Second
hit
attack.
this like invisible field. You would have hit him like right in the throat.
And then
just
our
misses.
21.
Sweet. Go shield! See, that's what he wanted to
This
do with his
guy.
reaction before, but some bard screwed him up.
Just messed with them.
Yeah, that was close. You almost hit him. That was very close. All right, Dragon Claws finally get a go now that they're practically dead. This one's gonna come attack Thurin. He does not have advantage. There's a 17 and a 24. Does 17 hit?
Those will both hit.
Oh, they both hit. Okay, so there is 4 slashing and 6 slashing.
So 2 and so 8. Since he'd probably use his reaction on the first one.
Okay. This guy's gonna come attack Mastig. Oh, he has advantage now. 15, that's a miss.
Nope.
24, that's a hit.
I thought he only had advantage if he had an enemy within 5 feet of the person
Yeah, I was
he's
about to ask that.
attacking.
That's why.
Oh,
I
that's
wanted to
right.
get
He's
my
not.
sneak attack.
He's not attacking Thurin. That's right. He should have attacked Thurin. So he would have rolled a 21.
Still enough.
Okay.
Which I will cutting words,
Okay.
Yeah.
making it a 19, which still hits.
But he doesn't get his uber damage because he didn't get the pack tactics.
You may not.
Nice.
Oh, they have to have back
Roll low.
tactics for it.
Yeah, they only get that if they have advantage. So that's
Oh,
6
okay.
slashing, and they can only do it once around.
Try to split these guys up.
Yeah, that was a very smart of him. Way to go, DM. You suck. Learn to play your dudes.
Yeah, man.
Mastic.
Jeez.
I blame
Well-
Nathan because he made me learn how to do it right. I can't cheat anymore.
Do I? Yeah, I need that potion of greater healing. So
Okay.
what was it? 44 plus 8? Is that right?
Plus 4, I think. I don't know. I thought you said. I thought it was double what a regular one was.
Yeah, I think it's 44 plus 4, but I am not for sure.
Potion of healing. 44 plus 4. You guys are right.
Okay.
For 13, That's an action, and I can't afford to take any opportunity attacks, so that's my turn. I'll stand where I'm at.
Uthgrim.
Uthgrim is going to circle around the bear, giving him like kind of a nudge as he goes by, like, fucking bear, awesome. And then he's gonna circle around behind this arsehole and try to knock him to the ground.
Okay.
25. Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm not gonna use my die on that.
He
Yeah.
fails.
And then he's gonna try to straight up steel fuck this guy. 25. Yeah, that'll be fine.
That.
Even with his shield, I think that'll hit.
Yes, it will.
Nice.
Say, I'll hope so. Otherwise, this dude's AC is up.
Yeah, we got a real
Yeah.
problem. And then, how badly hurt does he look?
10
You did
damage on that
10?
last swing.
Yeah. 10
How much is
slashing.
shield? Is it 4 or 5?
5.
It's 5.
He's still got some fight in him.
And then he's gonna slash at him again. Yeah,
Oh,
what's up,
right.
son? 14 damage.
14.
Ooh.
Take that lavender sword.
Can I-
He
that-
is
that-
reeling. He's like blood is
the part
pouring out of
die
him.
doesn't- I can't use that for damage, can I, Naivara?
Why did? No, you
Different
can't use
breath,
it for
no.
damage. But why does Uthgrim have no HP left?
Because he doesn't
Why did-
need it.
Like,
I don't
why
know.
did Uthgrim lose HP but the enemy
know.
didn't?
Oh, did I subtract it from the wrong person?
Yeah, I bet he's dead.
You must have.
Look at this bastard.
14.
So you can add 14 to you, Uthgrim.
Yeah.
You guys actually. Oh, I can't say that. No, he's still alive. He's extremely critically injured.
Some trick up
Why
the
don't you
sleeve.
just die, you fucking cunt?
I love both girls.
All right.
a nice
Borngray gets to respond.
Yes.
He is coming for Uthgrim now. Let's see.
It's probably fair.
16. Not gonna do it. Oh my god. What the
Ah.
hell? That was
You
very
shook him up.
Big
anticlimactic.
shit, Borngray.
You shook him up.
Uthgrim just like the first one, like he's ready and he knocks it aside with the shield. The next one, he just like casually like sidesteps it, like that's fucking weak.
He couldn't handle being knocked to the ground.
I feel like I'm just gonna piss off Lex and get my character killed.
All right, Tyvel.
Okay, I've got 40 movement as a bear, so I can probably safely get over to the other side of them.
Yeah.
40 movement.
I think you can.
With my bear attack, it's 2 attacks. My first attack is going after Snorgray,
Okay.
and the second one is going after that dude.
Okay.
So, bear assault, 18. No, he stood up. So 13 for 10, and then 13 for 10.
Okay, those both miss.
Of course they do. And that's my turn.
Naivara.
Hmm. Borngray looks like he needs a little vicious mockery.
Oh yes, just enough to put him down.
That's if he fails.
That'd be the best way to kill him.
Okay.
Yes!
Vicious mockery for now.
He's just like hanging on by a thread. He's got a whole round of guys.
You shall mock me no more, lady. I am on to you.
Because I'll kill you first, you idiot.
Tell me Uriel has a charge of magic missile left. Say the words.
Uriel.
We
He
can't.
did.
You're muted, maybe.
Muted.
Yeah,
There we
magic
go.
missile on our favorite enemy,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna stay here because I can't get across the big
Well-
wall of Dwayne.
So 7 damage to Borngray.
All right,
Well,
you
should
kill
be
him.
able- You could. Oh, never mind. You should be able to get past me though, because it'd be
5, 10,
20
15, 20, 25,
25
30.
feet to there for you. Right?
Yeah, you can make it.
Okay.
Yeah,
They're right here.
Yeah, right there.
But it's like it takes like double because
but you can't get there.
You
can
can
only
stand
get-
over the
Okay.
corpse though.
uh-oh.
Yeah, you can stand there. So yeah, you blast him and kill him. He falls to the
Yeah.
ground, smoking through his eye holes.
This guy.
What now?
Thurin.
All right. One that's more injured.
Okay.
Let's go.
11 misses.
Okay. 18?
Oh yeah.
18 damage.
You kill him.
No more pack tactics for you.
Nope. So there's one left. He is gonna valiantly fight on. He is gonna try to kill this giant dwarf. Oh, crit against the giant dwarf.
Sadly, it's not.
No. Why does he have advantage?
Oh, he doesn't have.
It's
Just
21.
regular old. Still
Oh,
regular old.
bummer.
Yes.
Still a hit. Still a hit.
Did I guess I got so used to using that button. I didn't even mean to do that.
He likes that button.
I do like that button. That's a good button.
And
All
then
right,
it's
so
superpower.
4 damage. All right, and I'll push the right button this time. And 13 misses. Mastig. He's like, oh, maybe I
know what
shouldn't have
that
done
means."
that.
Giant dwarf equals jumbo shrimp.
Yeah. Thank you, Nathan. I was trying to think of that word all.
Mastig's an oxymoron.
Yeah.
Mastig
What'd
of
you
the
call
clan
me?
oxymoron.
Oxy what? Okay. I'm gonna
Let's
great
see.
X. Great X the guy.
Okay,
This guy down.
I have advantage. 16 for 11.
that will definitely hit.
Did I
You
split
slay
his
him.
skull?
You do.
Nice.
I like being huge. I could do this more often. We gotta buy more of these potions.
I think we do.
Advantage on every. I feel like with Grim now. I get advantage on all my melee attacks.
I want to check out that sword that glows purple.
Yeah,
Okay.
we got some looting to do. Although my big fingers probably can't do too much looting.
I think Let's Grim should check it out.
It's Grimwell. He's just spat in this guy's corpse, so it's a little bit, morbid to now go pick over his body. But why not? Sure, we'll pick over his body.
Why not?
What's the sword look like? Is it still glowing?
No. You find 20 silver pieces on him. He has a sword, and he has 2 really nice looking rings.
Sweet. Guthrum cuts his fingers off to get them.
I like it.
It's a lot easier, man. You ever try to take a ring off a corpse?
Yeah, you can't do it and look cool.
Oh, that's
Nah.
swelling.
You just gotta get your knife out and just go to town.
Cut the finger off.
Let's see. I'm just going to add this to your guys' treasure.
For the record, and for all the viewers, I personally have never tried to cut a ring off
I
a
was
corpse.
about to ask.
Sure.
I was like, you seem experienced.
Oh.
That's
Sometimes
what
I
they
forget
all
to-
say.
Use my, in-character voice for things that are meant to be in character.
Sure you do.
Hopefully you never want to... Wait, never mind. I almost said run for president, then I realized Canadian.
Yeah.
Okay. So one of the rings is blue, or wait. Oh, yeah. Did I mean to write that? Sure. It's blue mithril. That's a thing now. Etched with arcane runes.
In some universes, mithril is blue, so...
Cool.
Is it blue steel?
No, it's blue mithril. Even better than blue steel.
It's definitely-
Walking up and seeing
Blue steel was Zoolander's signature look. If you
Ah.
can fight that out. So it's
seeing the runes.
I
Can
got
I make
it.
the Arcana
I
check
got it.
on the runes?
cool.
Sure.
Yeah, Guthrum will chuck it to you. Have a look.
Oh,
What are we doing?
Or something.
What are we doing knowledge about? I'm sorry, I just stopped paying attention for like half a second, but knowledge is my forte.
You're just looking at the rings. The ring.
So with that roll, you know that they are magical runes, but you're not sure exactly what they mean.
What about with that?
They are runes of protection.
I'm not quite sure. Oh yeah, those are protection. Yeah.
The other ring is obsidian with silver arcane etchings on it.
Cool. What about
Do I need
this
to make
one?
another roll to
This one he
know
throws it
about
directly
those
to
runes?
Nivara.
Or
They're actually very similar runes. They're also protective runes.
So he's wearing 2 rings of protection. Awesome.
So was there? Did we ever decide who got the Ioun stone?
I don't think you
I
did,
thought-
no.
That was not decided. We should probably do that now before we go any further.
I thought on the forum we just decided that Tyvo would get it because he would make the most use of it.
Okay.
Sure. Works
That'll
for me.
work.
Do we want to take a short rest so we can identify these magic items and
Yes.
he can attune to the stone or whatever?
I think so.
Roar
I think
indeed, Typhon. Roar indeed. Sure, okay. I was thinking we might go on so I can keep that that die, but you get all your die back on a short rest, don't you?
Yes.
Nice.
I just realized we're on a map that everything isn't really tiny.
Yeah.
I know, right?
I was just, whoa.
Pretty special.
All right, so you guys are identifying these and taking a short rest. So
let's maybe like scout the perimeter of this room first. I think it might be a bit hasty to just let's just camp, guys. No big deal.
Make sure nothing's gonna come through.
Or we can go back upstairs for the rest. Maybe that would be. Lex, you don't have to move us, but that
Sure.
might just be a prudent thing to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys can go to that room in the bottom floor of the keep is pretty defensible. And you guys cleared the whole thing, so you know there's nothing above you.
Unless the bullywugs win.
Uthgrim is actually going to bring the corpse up with him of Borngray. And after it's been thoroughly looted, it's going to throw it in with the Otyug.
Okay, cool.
Wouldn't it be a little more intimidating if we like strap him to the front of Mastic as we're walking through, like kind of a lifeless dummy?
How long does Mastic stay?
4 hours, baby.
4
Oh,
hours.
wow.
If it lasts more than 4 hours, you might want to consult a doctor.
Consult your local alchemist.
That's right.
I mean,
Well-
if Mastic wants to do that Uthgrim's definitely into that idea.
Well, let's
We
get
would
the most we
use
can
one
out of
on
this
a
giant.
short rest.
That's a bit too metal for Tyval.
What are you doing, Mastig?
How big is this guy?
We could just
He's an elf.
Okay, so he's pretty lightly built and
Yeah.
kind of. Could he be strapped to the front of Mastic? So as we're walking through,
Sure.
all of my enemies can see his lifeless body.
Sure.
Sans 2 fingers.
Sure.
Yes.
Why
Awesome.
not?
Awesome.
All right, so you guys go to the keep and you're going to rest for an hour. Tyval's attuning to the Ioun stone, and then 3 other people are identifying the new things. The 2
And-
rings and the sword.
Yep.
Yes?
Thurin's gonna use a hit die.
Yeah, Uthgrim's 100% going to use a hit die.
Okay.
At least one.
If 3 people who are not Nivara want to identify the items, then Nivara will play music for those.
Okay, I can identify one then.
Cool.
Because I can't
I'll-
spend a hit die, so.
Yeah, I'll
So
be on.
Uthgrim and Thurim gain another 1d6.
So 10 so far. That's really not.
1 die 6.
It's the only thing I have a surplus of is hit dice. And I've got all 5.
Well, that puts Thurin back up to full. Almost.
Nice.
I'm going to have to use my last one as well. This is the time. Oh, yeah. We still got a good roll on the last one.
I hope he's almost full.
About 80%.
Well, what am I identifying? Is there
Probably a ring.
I mean, there's enough people that all 3 things are getting identified, so it doesn't matter which one in particular you are identifying,
That's true.
I think.
All right. So these are pretty simple. So there's the blue mithril ring etched with arcane runes. That is a ring of protection that requires attunement, but once you attune to it, it gives you +1 to your armor class and +1 to all your saving throws.
Ooh.
Nice.
And I seem to be
Pretty
losing my
forward.
voice. The obsidian ring with, what was it? Silver arcane etchings is a ring of evasion etchings. I'm not sure if I spelled that right.
Ring of evasion.
And I'll look that one up because I don't remember exactly how it works. It's a little different than it used to be.
Lex, with this. Ooh,
Yeah?
So with this Ioun Stone, it doesn't have like a duration, so I could just leave it up until like for whatever reason I need to take it back down.
Yeah, you can leave it up forever.
Like
Ring
I
of
couldn't do
evasion.
it when I'm like sleeping. But
Okay, so the ring has 3 charges. It regains 1d3 expended charges every day at dawn. Whenever you fail a dexterity saving throw while you're wearing it, you can use your reaction, spend one of its charges, and succeed on that save instead.
Darn could have used that with the acid trap.
Uthgrim has some reasonably good ways of assisting his deck save as it is. So,
Darn's
not that
the most
that
dexterous
would. I mean, that would
Here.
help, but I'm just thinking it might be better suited for someone else. That's...
my only petition for Uthgrim, not saying that it's the ideal usage, is when you succeed Dex, you're safe. Period from all damage, right?
Yeah, that is the thing. So it helps his survivability big time. Yeah. So that's
Who's
the third
not
one.
good at Dex? Who's not
Mastic.
Dex? Mastic should probably have the ring.
Not be hasty and like override Uriel.
I think you're breaking up a bit there, Steve.
Oh, am I?
Yeah, your camera's frozen.
I'm just gonna restart the roll 20.
Okay.
As we wait for Uthgrim, you all see Uriel pour himself a glass of something. Instinctively, he reaches out with his right arm and knocks it over and starts cursing.
Now, what's this sword that we have?
How's my audio now?
Good.
Good.
Yeah, all I was saying was that I just didn't want to like override the possibility of somebody else getting it. I didn't want to be hasty in case Uriel, Niver, or Tyvel had an interest in that ring.
Tyvel definitely does.
So
Tyvel's okay at Dex.
the sword has an amethyst like set in the middle in the crossguard, and it's a +1 longsword. And as a bonus action, you can either activate or deactivate the light and it gives dim light to 10 feet.
Vanity.
It just looks cool.
Oh, such a fucking Borngray weapon, isn't it?
It
Does
is.
Uthgrim want it?
I mean, the pragmatic part of Uthgrim would use it. This lavender pink light. I mean, he might get a new hilt or something.
You
but
could just
yeah,
never
he'd
light it
definitely
up.
use
You don't have to use it.
Yeah, pretty much. I think he'd probably find like some like wrapping for the hilt or something, just so it's like in case one of his buddies from the Iron Wolf saw, like they wouldn't know he had it.
Yeah, I mean, I would say that the +1 longsword, no question, went to Uthgrim.
Yeah, it seems like a no-brainer.
Is that
I-
an attunement item?
No.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
And it's
So
also
he'll just
it's also of elven make, so it weighs half the regular amount.
Cool.
But the
Lost
other
Steve
two
again.
rings do require attunement, right?
Yes.
Who would benefit most from the Ring of Protection?
And the Ring of Protection is just the +1 AC again.
And
And
saving
Plus
throws.
1 AC, plus 1 saving throws.
Tyvo couldn't.
Everybody would benefit from that. I can't
Yeah.
think of anybody that wouldn't,
That's true.
because you never
Now-
know when you need to make a save.
Could you also attune to him this short rest, or would we have to take another short rest?
You'd have to do another short rest
Okay.
to attune
I
to
wasn't
him.
sure how that worked. So we'll leave it up for discussion until probably next episode or on the forums.
I definitely see the ring of protection either going to Nivara or for Uriel.
So I've got 3 hours left on my gigantism.
Yes.
And
If it were to go to Nivara or Uriel, Uriel would have a 14 AC with his mage armor. Nivara only has a 13 AC, so I don't know if that helps. But
I think
Makes
someone
sense.
should at least try to wear it now, right before we start, like, go back fighting.
I'm feeling
Yeah.
that too, because I mean, we're so tapped. It's like we need every bit of help we can get.
So might as well, like, if no one has any objections to it, since I got shield and mage armor, thank you, Lex.
Yeah.
Let's give it to Navera.
Sure. It's very reasonable.
Sounds good.
That'll work.
And that kind of evens out our bottom line on ACs.
Yeah.
A little more.
Because I got a 16.
Are you
I've
guys
got
going to take another hour to attune to these then, or are you waiting on that?
it's
I don't know.
it's up to everybody else, because I know that Mastig only has 3 hours left on his thing.
That's
And-
basically the only limiting factor. And I don't know if that's. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I mean,
Res-
the extra short rest, the benefits, do they? I mean,
Rezmir
Tyvo gets
could get away at any moment.
Rezmir could have. Well, yes, Rezmir could have gotten
If
away
he's
at any
still
moment.
here.
At any moment.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
You make good points. I mean, we could just push on if Nayavara
It's-
feels all right without the extra +1 AC and saving throws.
She's done all right without it thus far.
You know,
hey man.
Yeah.
I mean, I would love to take another short rest for it, but
yeah, no.
I agree. It just seems a little bit like, I don't know. I just feel like you take so many rests. At this point, we've taken enough that we could have taken a long rest at some point.
Yeah, almost, yeah. Now, Nathan, you did attune to the stone,
yes,
right?
the Ioun Stone is
Sweet.
doing laps.
Roll a 1d3
At
to
a
see.
heady 3 feet around
There.
his head. So a nice little arm's reach, actually.
Wow, yeah.
Um,
Is it fast or is it?
yeah, it's so fast you can just hear it humming with speed.
So it looks like you're wearing a halo, like a 3-foot halo. It's pretty cool.
Somebody tries to reach out to grab it, it just goes through their hand.
It is AC 24, so it must be going pretty fast.
AC 24 with resistance and
Yeah.
so.
Awesome.
I don't
Well,
think anybody will be using their action to try to grab that anytime soon.
Hope not. Because beat my luck, the first time you try it would succeed.
Just seems like a waste of an action too. It's like they have
Right.
to use their entire action to give you -1.
Now, if you didn't have to attune
Maybe.
to it, then they could use it. But since you have to attune to it, it's kind of pointless.
Can we take a 5-minute break
Sure.
real
Yeah.
quick?
I could use a refill.
Yep, me too.
Sounds good.
So how was work, Nathan?
Not bad today. Not bad. I mean, today, out of all days, it seems like I either get out like at the clock or maybe 10 minutes after 7. But oh no, today has to be the one day of the week that I get out late.
Yeah. I found out, well, end of the day yesterday that I'm being put on as full-time of my actual job. I was a temp.
Well, that's neat. That's cool. Everybody likes having employment.
I have a steady job. And I like it.
Employment and aging are really similar because the alternatives are worse.
Yeah. Oh no, like I really like being unemployed in a way. I wish, I wish I could just live life at leisure, but of course, that's not how life works, unless under extremely special circumstances.
I can't stand it. I can't stand a day where I don't feel like I've done something productive. And there's plenty of days as a young teenager I did do that, and now I regret them every single day. Every day, single day, I stayed home, played video games instead of like learning a new skill or talking to somebody new or anything. I just regret every single one of those days. I regret them all.
Works good. I like my job, though I am looking forward to go back to being a full-time student. Because honestly, I don't want to be in the restaurant industry for my life. That doesn't rub me the right way. That's why
Guess it depends what restaurant. If you're at like a high-end restaurant.
I mean, I've got the degree saying I know what I do, but even then, I mean, luckily enough, I got that degree absolutely 100% all circles filled in free. So, all it was a growing experience, right?
Yeah.
And so I can go and get one and go into crippling debt. Steve's like, you don't know what crippling debt is. You should go to law school.
It's funny. If you went to an American coming up to Canada would pay more, but Canadians, like, I didn't pay that much for school. All things considered. I mean, my tuition went up while I was there, but each term I think was about $7,500 Canadian.
Monopoly money? No.
How much is that?
In Canada. It is very colorful, though.
It was back when we were at like near parity, although right now we're nothing close to that. So, yeah.
How much does that equal in U.S. dollars?
Back then it was close to 1-to-1. Now it's probably closer to like. Actually, I gotta find out. See what CAD to USD
I don't follow the exchanges very often.
Yeah, it's like $1 Canadian is equals 80 cents US.
There's a disparity. Oh.
So I could be rich if I went up there.
That's not how
Get
that
more
works.
money. I know.
Something like that. Things are just more or more or less expensive depending upon, like it just kind of works itself out.
Overall, how was the trip?
It was awesome. Yeah, it was really good. Like,
oh yeah, you were here last week to talk about that.
Yeah, no, it was wicked. It was super chill. Like the wedding itself went super smoothly, and
no family drama.
No, Amanda's family's got a little bit more like stuff on the go, but mine is like pretty good. And there was nothing significant at all. It's just that when there's different parts of different families, you gotta spend more time, spending time with different people and trying to manage that. But it was more of that sort of thing. Like we were just being a little bit more mindful of it than anything. Yeah. You get your trip lined up to Vietnam yet, Kyle?
Yeah. I'm going to spend this Sunday sitting down and getting every single date and everything written out. We don't know exactly what we're going to see yet, but we know we're going to do a lot of backpacking, because that's just kind of what I like. I really like hiking. I can't, spend a day not wishing I was just on a trail or doing something like that. So.
Nice. Yeah. Well, if you have any questions or anything, definitely don't hesitate to hit me up.
Yeah. Anything you think like, okay, this is a must see in Vietnam?
Yeah.
Like, definitely tell me about that. So.
Are you going to travel the Ho Chi Minh Trail? That's Vietnam, right?
Yes.
That's a thing
that is what I want to see the most, actually. So.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a beautiful country, and there's a lot of stuff to see and do. I'm a big fan of cities, though, so like I'm not sure if that would be your scene, but I loved Hanoi. I just thought Hanoi had a really cool culture.
I want to see a lot of the villages. I really like the cultural, so I want to see the floating markets and everything.
Nice. Yeah, if you go off the beaten track, I'm sure you'll find some good stuff. One thing that we didn't do, but I know other people have done, is you can do these trips where you go by motorcycle, and like basically you get guides and you ride motorcycles with these guys all over the place, and that's a good way of seeing the country because you can get to places that you otherwise wouldn't really get to.
Yeah. And so I was thinking about doing that, but I just enjoy backpacking a little bit more. I think that's what I'm going to also do. You know, with the motorcycle, with that, I definitely impulse spot. Thanks, Steve.
Yes, for the impulse buy.
It's Steve's fault.
I think I'm going to always try to just explore at least my own state, you know, with it. So, but all the working I'm doing, I'm saving up to go to Jordan. So, well, you know, Vietnam trip's at present. I'm trying to buy myself to go to Jordan and walk that really long trail that goes through Petra and everything.
Sweet. There's this show, it's actually a Canadian show, it's called Departures. It's been on Netflix a bunch. I don't know if you guys would have it in American Netflix, but basically it's these two Canadian guys that go all over the place, and one of the places they go early on is Jordan, and they do a lot of hiking and walking around. And anyway, something you might be interested in checking out, Kyle, if you happen to be on Netflix. I saw
on Netflix, so I'm going to probably check it out once we're done here.
Yeah.
What's it called?
It's called Departures.
Departures, yep, right here on American Netflix.
Yeah, it's a bit of fun. The two guys are like pretty laid back guys.
Scott and Justin around the world.
Have to check it out.
Not related to Departures, the movie about cellists.
No, definitely not. No.
Okay. Well then, about that D&D.
Okay, is it true that clerics have a thing where they can meditate for an hour and change spells?
They can change spells at dawn, and it takes so much time per spell to invoke it, or whatever. I believe is the exact wording.
Because I think I remember reading something.
Paraphrase thing.
In the player's handbook that said something like that, and I was trying to figure it out.
I don't remember seeing it. Doesn't mean it's not there. I may have missed it. I don't think that's how it works.
Unless there's a domain ability.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
Kind of like the wizard's ability to get a few spells back, or the land druid's ability to get spells back.
I don't think there is.
I don't know. Clerics, one of the few classes I've yet to play and not read too much of them.
You get your spell slots back when you finish a long rest. You can change your list of prepared spells when you finish a long rest. No, and like Nathan said, unless it's a domain power.
Yeah, maybe it's knowledge domain, because that has nothing in it. Knowledge domain for the role players among you.
2 more skill proficiencies.
It's like being a cheap bard.
Kind
Knowledge
of.
domain for the guy who wants to be slightly better at healing than playing a bard.
Kind of. But you also get expertise in those 2 skills you pick. So it's kind of a roguey thing too. So.
Bards get
Can they-
expertise
A
at
knowledge
3rd level.
A knowledge cleric who was a choir boy, and you could splash in bard,
Yeah.
and there you go.
So you get the channel divinity knowledge of the ages. As an action, you choose 1 skill or tool for 10 minutes. You have proficiency with the chosen skill or tool. So, you know, kind of gives you that thiefy kind of vibe with the thieves' tools and whatnot. You can read thoughts at 6th level. That's kind of cool. 2 extra languages. Languages are something that, like, if the DM plays that way, that could be a big bonus. But a lot of DMs really kind of don't worry about languages. I know I don't really too much.
I mean, I can see Knowledge Cleric being really useful if you know what type of campaign you were going into.
Yeah.
Or would be, you know. I mean, you still hit stuff with a hammer.
Mhm. Yeah, you still get all the other cool cleric stuff.
Yeah. I'm around 4 and we get around to Mysteries of the Gods. I'll play a
So does-
Minotaur War Cleric.
Has
There you go.
Mastic ever used his
Fucking
channel
hardcore.
divinity as a guided strike?
A few times I frequently forget about it.
He's done it. He did it in both of the duels related to the dragon dude.
Yeah.
Whatever his face was. Blue scale, green scale, something scale, I think.
But next
Tempest
Cyan
would be cool. For,
Cyan Wrath.
Cyan
I got the "suh" noise. Right.
Tempest would be cool for a Minotaur.
Yeah,
Okay.
Tempest
Tempest
is pretty
domain.
neat. That's what I was going to play before you let Minotaurs in. I was
Yeah.
like, hardcore.
On the spellcasting page for the cleric, it's at the top right, and it's just a paragraph.
page 2058.
Tempest Cleric, that when he does lightning things, lightning
Yeah,
strikes
page
his
58.
horns.
Yeah.
Look at that top right little paragraph.
You can change your list of prepared spells when you finish a long rest.
No, preparing a new list of cleric spells requires time spent, prayer, and meditation.
At least 1 minute per spell level for each spell on your list.
Yeah.
Because that's what you're doing at the end of your
Okay.
long rest.
Yeah.
As any kind of...
Okay.
You as a wizard do it.
Yeah.
If you change spells with your spellbook. It's just not
Okay.
something we talk about.
Because usually that hour doesn't really matter.
Alright, so
All right, you guys ready to continue on after your rest?
I am.
Go ahead and put
Theron's
your
ready to go.
dudes in the order you want to be in when you come down the stairs. You're gonna have another surprise waiting for you.
Okay. Do people want to be backed up behind me again, or do they want to?
I think that's up to you.
I could just take the dodge action because I only have 12 hit points. So I could just
Gotta
stand in
make
front,
sure you
dodge,
go
dodge.
go first.
Yeah.
Let's let
I'm out
Uthram
of-
go in front, maybe then.
Okay.
That's
I'm out of
true.
heals.
I could
so-
use inspiration on an initiative check, right?
Yeah.
So okay.
That's never came
Totally.
up. But
All right. Well, you guys come down the stairs and you see some creatures waiting for you. Bunch of bullywugs.
bullywugs.
Holy motherfuckers.
Fireball. Where's
I
our
haven't fought a
fireball?
bullywug before.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys
I don't
got the
think
lizard
anybody
men
has.
to kill most of them.
Yeah, I was
Alright.
noticing that too. I was gonna say if we saw it, but
What's that?
that guy.
We fought bullywugs. Weren't
Oh,
they at the
yeah.
beginning of the keep with the giant toads?
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right.
They get multi-attack.
Yes, and
That's
you
all I
do see
remember.
one bullywug in the back who has a crazy headdress on. He looks like he might be someone special.
Is that
And
Spattergoo? Would I know?
It is.
I can tell you're special because your hat. Oh, that hat.
Pharblex spatter.
Ugh.
That
Nah,
is
I like
crazy.
that hat.
That is amazing.
Look at
That's
the
a
severed head.
crocodile.
See, he's carrying a head. He's wearing a head.
Yeah.
I'm wearing a couple heads and guts.
He's wearing 2 heads.
That's why we were supposed to have Mastic in front to intimidate.
Why does he have a head on his waist? What kind of creature is that head from?
That's
Like
just
a drunken head, yo.
that's
Like
what
a
they're
meat
just what they're doing this season.
head. Yeah.
It's all their age.
He's actually not a. He's not a cleric. He's just a fashion guru. For
That's right. That's right.
Shamans are so hot right now.
That's right.
All right, you guys can roll initiative. These guys mean you violence.
Oh god, we're so boned. Like on a scale of 1 to so boned,
I'm gonna cut a swath through these dicks.
Ooh.
we're pretty boned.
First roll I've ever
Oh,
rolled
I
a one
rolled the
on
wrong thing
initiative.
again.
I critted that.
On a scale of
Shit,
1
we
to
should have had you.
bone.
What's your
Rough
bonus,
this time.
Thurin? Your initiative
What's-
bonus.
3.
Okay. Let's see what Pharblex Spattergoo is going to roll here. What a great name. Almost sounds
It
like...
reminds me of that one guy from the Hitchhiker's Guide.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, totally.
The dude with the 2
Oh my
heads.
God.
Yes.
No, yeah. The president of space.
Is that Zaphod Beeblebrox or something
That's
like
it.
that?
Yeah, that's it.
Fraud Beeblebrox.
I'll give you inspiration for that, Lex, but I'm
Sweet.
not gonna. 'Cause
Damn it. Well, I already have it anyway. I could have GM inspiration, which I still haven't used the one I have. I could save them up.
You only get one, so.
Now I've just got so long, and thanks for all the fish stuck in my hand.
All right, Mastic. So you see the cavern is just full of bullywugs. They are armed and ready. Seem to be waiting for you guys, almost like they know you're coming.
What did they say when they see
We're so boned.
the body?
You mean when they see Uthgrim?
No, they can still
The
see
body.
Mastig.
Oh.
Yeah, Mastic's got Borngray like flopping on his chest.
Not the first time Borngray's been flopping on a man's chest, am I right?
Ah,
Hey-o.
not the first, but it may be the last. Pharblex
Only
says
maybe.
in very broken common, he says, I see you killed Borngray. I never liked him.
And I like hold up his arm and back his head. I'm still alive. And I command you to surrender.
All right.
Bluff check. -2.
Can you do a bluff? I'll do a bluff even if it's terrible.
Bluff minus
Sure.
5.
All right. It's a deception. All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Thursdays at Mastig's.
I bet
11.
that would work.
Let's see. He does not believe you.
Oh,
What a shock.
you're smarter than you look, Spattergoo.
Oh, that's insulting.
So, okay, what I'd like to do is I'd like to move forward, and this guy who's right here,
Uh-huh.
I'd like to kick him out of the way so I can occupy these 4 squares in the center here.
Okay.
Can
Sure.
I do that?
You can
Okay.
try.
Okay, I will. But if it doesn't work, do I get kicked all the way back to where I start, or am I going to be kind of in Uthgrim's space right there? I don't know how that works.
I think Uthgrim can just move a step forward if that happens.
Okay, all right.
But hopefully you'll
so-
succeed.
All right, and this is going to be a contested athletics check.
Okay.
And
It's
I
against
have
the
advantage
bullywug.
because I'm huge. Can I inspire that?
Sure.
I suppose not. Oh, yeah, cool.
Don't need to inspire shit.
There's my inspire non.
Well, you still beat him. He rolled a 6.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You didn't even need to inspire yourself.
How
Yeah.
far does it say how far you can kick him?
I think it's just 5 feet.
Okay.
I could either knock him prone or push him 5 feet away.
So you want to move him like to the side, like here?
Yeah, to the side,
Okay. Cool.
and then that would. Can I go there?
Yeah.
20. Okay. And that was my action to do that, and now I am about to receive a beatdown.
Can you call the dodge action?
No, I did my action to kick him out of the way.
Dodge action isn't bonus.
No, that's
No.
an action.
Otherwise, you do it every round.
No, God no.
No.
Who's
True.
Grim?
All right. Maybe not the wisest maneuver. Oh, well.
He can still hit
What the
somebody.
fuck are you?
Team.
Uthgrim is definitely perplexed by this decision.
By these tactics.
He's gonna
Plan BFD.
like we need it. Now I see what the plan is. You just get killed.
Yeah.
Uthgrim will step to there. He'll try to knock this bullywug down, I guess. Yeah, why not? 22.
So,
He
okay.
is-
So something surprising happens when you swing the sword, Uthgrim.
okay.
Not only does it start glowing violently purple, but it says
Shit.
fabulous every time you swing it.
How come I
I'm
didn't
kidding.
notice this
I'm
when
kidding.
swung at me?
I'm kidding. It doesn't do that.
That's huge. That's awesome.
It's only Tyval's staff when he swings it that it goes shillelagh.
All right. So, okay, so I need to roll to oppose. Fail. So he goes down.
Okay, and then Uthgrim will try to stab him with this, like, really light sword.
Yeah, it's really light. It's like a toothpick.
18
That will
for
hit.
8. Like, how badly hurt does this guy look?
He is very badly hurt. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's time to finish the deal, and he'll try to stab him again. 24 for 10. And he just, like, I guess he cuts him once and realizes that these things cut real easy, so then he just goes overhand and, like, cuts him, like, right down the stomach, and there's, like, ichor and blood going everywhere.
Nice.
And then he starts just looking around, and he steps... Actually... Yeah, no, he wants to protect Mastig's flank. He's going to guard his flank, so he's going to step to here and start, like, jabbing and poking away at the other guys on this side, trying to basically get their attention. So he's trying to engage these guys.
Cool.
Hopefully
Naivara.
that helps Mastig not die.
Hopefully.
Naivara is going to go ahead and step up here behind Mastig. She's going to grab this guy.
Okay.
And cast Shocking Grasp.
14.
Does a 14 hit?
14 does not hit. Very
you really
close.
should name that sword Fabulous. This is my sword, Fabulous.
Attacks with his fabulous longsword.
So fabulous!
I mean, if you want it to do that, it can totally do that. And maybe like when you swing it, it like trails sparkles.
He'd probably actually get rid of it.
Oh.
It just like it would just
See,
be
I would
so
totally
not
use
his
that
grip.
sword, but
Oh, man, me personally, that thing would be. Because your enemies, you'd kill them, and you'd be like, "I killed you with this."
It's the MMO effect. The more powerful the item, the more ridiculous it looks.
right, exactly.
How would it look if Thurin was wielding Kredzer and that longsword?
It would look fabulous. That's how it would look.
Yes. You'd have dark tentacles in one hand and fabulous in the other.
All right,
Lord would explode.
Tyval.
Okay, Tyval is going to move. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 30 to get here. Boop. And then as a bonus action, I ask, where in the world did Uthgrim disappear?
He's underneath that
he's-
guy beside you.
Oh,
underneath.
okay. It was like, wait a
The
second.
bullywug.
Oh, he's
God,
on
no,
top
I
of
know.
that guy. He's always on top.
As a bonus action, I'm going to cast Shillelagh,
Shillelagh!
and then as my action, I'm going to cast Frostbite on this nerd back here, I think. Let's see.
Okay.
Fabulous.
Save Constitution, please.
On second thought, let's not go to Camelot. It is a silly,
It's a silly
place.
place.
11.
9 cold damage.
Oh,
And disadvantage on his next attack action if he takes one.
sweet. What the hell just happened?
Frostbite.
Sweet.
Never a good thing when the DM says
But
that.
It's just my
otherwise-
roll 20s being a little
Otherwise,
weird.
I am done. And my Iron Stone. Yeah, we already covered that thing was doing its stuff.
Oh, I
And,
thought you said you were stoned. I'm like, okay, that's cool.
Dude, I'm a druid. I am high 24/7. Like, my staff is actually a giant pipe.
He's got the good stuff growing out of his head,
Yeah.
right? Or your staff.
Yeah, I have the staff because the staff's got flowers growing out of it.
Uriel.
Uriel is going to step up here and fire in between Naivara and
Okay.
Mastig at that guy.
Guys, this is a stupid
So-
question. What's our proficiency bonus right now?
3, I think.
I have been for the last significant period of time not using them.
That's why I asked if you add the +1, because I was like, you have to have a +8, but maybe your strength was less than I thought it was.
No, I went.
You
back and
forgot to
looked it up.
update your character sheet's level on your barbarian, didn't you?
Well, no, actually, it's a macro that I use, and so I
Oh.
have to actually update that separately. That's why. So I updated it for the sword, but I hadn't previously updated it for the other thing. So there you go.
I have a
Anyways.
+6 right now. Soon to be a
Uriel, you
7 and
slay
8.
him.
All right.
Woo, nice.
I'm going to start deleting these guys because they're already getting in the way. There. All right, Thurin.
5, 10, 15. Yeah, he can use his full move to get there.
Okay.
And then stab that guy with Kredzer. 22 for 10.
You fuck him up. He is barely hanging on.
And then the 7 for 3, but that's gonna clearly miss.
Yeah, you actually like kind of stab him with the rapier, and as you pull it out, you kind of rip it, and like his guts start coming out, but he's still alive. Unfortunately for him.
Thurin seeing the guts is just like, why it messes up his second stab.
He's like, nothing smells worse than bullywug guts. And I thought they smelled bad on the outside.
That's his turn.
Sorry, wrong genre. Shouldn't cross the streams.
Never gets old. Never gets old.
All right, well he's gonna attack you back, Thurin.
Let's
See, what can these guys do? They're super awesome. These guys are like the most dangerous creatures you've ever faced. He's going to bite at you and stab at you with a spear. There's a 13 and a 5.
Neither will hit.
All right, and one is gonna attack Mastig. There's a 14. Man, these guys aren't very good. And a 14. One is going to attack Uthgrim. There's a 17 and an 18. Neither of those hit, right?
Close though, yeah. No, but neither hit.
All right, this guy's going to move up, and he is going to attack Uthgrim. Man, I should use the mob roll with these guys. Those are misses.
Nah, I like this rule just fine right now.
This guy. Oh, there's a 22 versus Uthgrim, and a 4. All right.
So the bite hits.
Yeah, the bite hits, which does not do a ton of damage. There is 2 bludgeoning, sir.
He feels hurt.
This guy's gonna attack.
Just fucking kiss me.
This guy's gonna attack Thurin. 16. 6.
The 16 will hit.
Oh, it does.
Yes,
Okay,
that is
so
the magic number.
So that's 2 bludgeoning. Take that.
Okay, I'll take 2.
This guy attacks Mastig. 16. 11.
Bounces off Borngray.
Splat. This guy attacks Thurin. 13. 12. Man, you guys are invincible to these guys.
Get some cone effect happening here.
The rest of them can't even get to you, so they're just going to kind of
Surround.
form a line here in front of Pharblex.
They're
And
doing
now
their
he
job.
gets to go.
They're forming the line.
Yeah, look at that. Look at those tactics from the bullywugs. Let's see. What can he do? Anything cool?
I don't want to know what he can do.
I think Cure Light Wounds is in order. He got damaged. I'm just saying. He's like a selfish guy. But after he got damaged, he wanted to heal himself of that damage.
Yeah, it could be. Oh. Hang on. I got to look up a spell real
This is
quick.
good.
They're in such a pretty little group there.
Shatter.
Let's see. Oh, That's plenty of
Where are
range.
we?
Okay.
You can hit all of these people, can't you? With that.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Nice. This is gonna be so cool.
I mean, half of them aren't going to be there anymore because got Uthgrim and Mastig before me, but
I'm just dodging.
Okay.
I feel like I'm wasting my giant miss, but I have to just dodge. Stay alive.
Was that the
BF?
whole potion?
BFD, big fucking dwarf.
Yeah,
That's right.
it's kind of been a big fucking dud, but
what is that grass?
Tyler, you dropped your stash.
All right. This is the well, actually, I shouldn't tell you what it is because you might not know. I almost told you.
Well, did he cast a spell or something?
Yeah, he's casting a spell.
Okay.
But
There
we're
we go.
probably not looking at it, so.
So he casts a spell.
If this is a dexterity saving throw, I'm going to be bummed. Inspiration.
Okay. Let's see. What is his save DC? Actually, you guys I may be able to tell you what this is.
I'm glad I have
13.
inspiration.
Sorry this is taking so long. Okay, everybody has a high enough perception to see that he just cast Spike Growth. Which those of you that were here when Tyvel did it, you're familiar with this spell.
So don't move.
Ow!
Yeah, so basically the green area is now difficult terrain, and if you move into or move within that area, you're going to take damage. But if you're just standing there, you're okay.
What if you're stepping out of it?
Then you'll take damage.
This worked on the drakes.
Mastig.
Dodge and turn.
Okay, so that gives them disadvantage to hit you, right?
No, I think it just gives. Oh, is that how it works?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yep.
Okay, Uthgrim.
Uthgrim is going to actually just give me half a second to think about this. If
Sure.
I knock him to there,
If you just stand there and kill things, you won't take any damage.
I'm thinking about something much more dramatic.
Were you here when Tyvel used this spell, Steve?
Yeah, I was.
You were?
Or sorry, no, I wasn't, but I watched it.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, if you
so
were
what
here,
he's
I would
gonna
tell you the
do-
damage, but since you weren't,
He's
I
gonna
won't.
try to knock this guy is in the square right in front of him.
Yeah, here, let me move.
He's gonna
him.
try to knock him backwards.
Okay.
15. Yeah, okay, that's fine.
He fails.
He's
So
then
he
going
moves back.
to.
He goes back 5 feet.
He's then going to move here.
Okay.
Move. Take the damage,
Okay.
whatever that is.
2d4, I think, per square.
You take 3 piercing damage.
Nice.
Okay. Then he's going to move here. Seeing no reaction. Seeing no reaction. He's then going to move all the way to here. And
Hang on, I think I get some opportunity at
Hold on.
you would get one opportunity attack from this guy here.
Yeah.
I was trying to see if you were going to take it, but I didn't really want to like.
Yeah, no, I was gonna. I just had to turn on my fan.
Yeah, but what about this guy?
Oh yeah, and then sorry, two.
Okay.
Yeah.
22,
That'll hit.
and he's gonna use a spear because he's not that
Sure, he
dumb.
will.
For 7 and a 5. That's not gonna do it.
So he gets his way through there. He just kind of like he says, "Fuck this, you toad," and he just like basically knocks the guy back and starts rushing through, and just does an end run around to attack this guy here,
Nice.
and we'll just attack him straight up. 24 for 12.
That's a hit.
Okay.
Oh my god. Roll 20. Okay.
I'm assuming
you hit
he's
him?
still alive.
He is. He's
And
not even
he'll-
bloodied yet.
He'll attack me again. 17 for 8.
Okay, and that is also a hit.
Nice.
I
And
think
that
it's
is
bloodied now.
that's the end of Uthgrim's turn.
Okay.
He's put himself in a compromising position, but hey. He's fine.
Nivara.
I'm gonna cast Shatter